So apparently he was talking loud to get my attention. I didn't know that he was trying to get my attention.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
Hi family, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is our first ever YouTube channel, me and my husband.
Yeah.
And today we are going to do a Q&A. We asked you guys questions on Instagram. Oh no, we posted.
Yeah, you posted on your story. Yeah.
There you guys should ask us questions so they can get to know us more. And we're gonna be answering those questions in this video. And if there are other questions that come up, we can always do another Q&A, whereby you guys can get to know us more. We hope that you guys enjoy this video. It's really our first video together on YouTube, and I hope we don't get tired of making such videos.
Yeah.
So Moses is gonna be answering most of the questions, and then I'm gonna go after because I talk a lot. So we hope that you guys enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are a lot of questions that we got, and I'm gonna be reading them out loud, and then my husband is gonna be answering, and I'm gonna be answering after him. But like most of the questions are like the same questions, so we're gonna just try to read out some of them that were asked a lot. First question, a little bit easier. They asked, how old is your husband?
Yeah. Do you want to answer or should I?
You should answer.
So I'm born in 1998. I'm 20.
Come on, people are actually gonna believe that.
No.
You actually look that old.
No, I don't. I'm born in 2005. So I turned 19. Just so.
Yeah, he's 19 years old.
Yeah.
To everybody that thought he's older.
Yeah.
I mean, he does look older, but I'm actually older than him by months. October.
No, I get it twisted. I'm older than you in 3 months. But if you count that you were born in January, which is a lie, but if you count that, then you're 9 months.
I'm older than you.
Not 3 months.
But let's go on to the next question.
Yeah.
When and where did you guys meet?
Yeah, so
And when?
the first time we met was maybe like 2001.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Before.
Dude, no.
Real?
In my head. In my head.
I wasn't even born.
I'm in 2021. 2021.
Guys, that's actually a disclaimer. My husband has a speaking problem.
Yeah.
As you can see, English is not his first language.
So I'm in 2021. When we started talking, maybe
In 2023. Yeah.
Yeah.
The third question. How easy/hard is it to connect with both your families? Easy.
It's very easy. Yeah.
My mom is really a chilled person, and Africans, we're like dominators. So his parents are very chilled parents, down to earth, down for everything. That's why I think it's easier for them to connect, because for them they just like,
I would say they're
outgoing.
pretty open to
Exactly.
other cultures too.
Very.
So it's been easy, and they connected too with each other.
Yeah, they connected a lot.
Yeah.
So it's easy for them to get along. My mom is really best friends with Moses' parents.
Yeah.
When are you gonna do a white dress wedding?
We haven't planned it out. Maybe Jemima wants us to have 2 children first. So if we get twins, maybe in 3 years, because she wants them to be old enough to
be our flower
walk
girl
the
and
aisle.
pig boy.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would say between 3 and 6 years.
From now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
I mean, it's not a rush.
No.
So the important one is done. So that's why we're like, the white wedding is not actually a rush.
Yeah.
The other question is, are you gonna go to Uganda with Moses?
Yeah. So we planned this like going in December, January.
Yeah.
We don't really know now. So, because life is complicated. But we shall see if we go this year, or in January, or if we go in the 2025 summer.
Yeah, we shall. It's possibly in the summer.
Yeah.
But we shall see. But he's coming with me in Uganda because he's going to get baptized.
Yeah.
But the other question is, what was one of the greatest challenges of your relationship, and how did you handle it? For me, I could say the greatest challenge was in the beginning, when we started talking. it was really hard in the beginning because it was like I didn't know what I wanted, right? And Moses was there. He knew what he wanted. Very stemmed. He knew what he wanted. But then for me, I didn't know what I wanted. Hence why it was so much like I felt like out of place because I didn't know what I'm doing. And I was going through a lot of things. This feeling that I used to have, that I talked to him about, that I got from my previous person I was dating. But then he was actually there to be the one to console me. And it was really hard because I was like, should I date him? Should I not date him? And I actually talked to him about it, right? I told you how hard it is because for me, I get tired of people really fast. Like, I cannot settle down with any person. And I think I'm going to get tired of you, this, that. We talked about it. And he was like, it's okay. Even if it comes, we shall see how we shall deal with it. But I didn't know if I should actually go in for the relationship because I didn't know that me and him could last long because we were making actually a year soon. But I was like, is it actually worth, I mean, am I doing the right thing? It was really hard to start our relationship. That's what I could say. To start our relationship was really, really hard because I didn't know where my feelings were. And he knew where his feelings were. But at the same time, I was going to be his first girlfriend. So I think that was also a little bit harder on his end.
Like in the beginning, I had very strong feelings. Then, just about what your mama told you, like she was on and off. So I started being, I was the same, but in my mind, I was like, this is nothing serious anymore. So it was a rough start, I would say.
It was a really bad start. And I don't even know how we started actually dating. I think the time when I realized that like love is just something that you give a chance to, you risk everything, you know. You don't know if the person that you're dating is the right person until you go into it. That's when I was just like, you know what, whatever happens. Plus we had the same plans. I wanted to get married young, he also wanted to get married young. I was like, this is the person close to get me to where I want to get, so I think I should give it a chance, you know. And that's how we started. But it was really hard in the beginning to start dating. And I think that's so far the greatest and the biggest challenge we have faced. This other question is saying, what nationality is he from?
I am basically more or less straight up Swedish. So majority of me is Swedish. I'm a Swede.
English problem. No, I'm just kidding. He's a Swede.
From Sweden.
Okay, the next question says, top 5 people you're most close with in your church at the moment, apart from your siblings. That was hard. And being close to people is really hard. I don't really tend to be close to people a lot. I'd say if we were to be friends, like best friends in the church, who would I have chosen? I think if we put it like that, it would be easier to answer. I think the number one person, no offense to anybody at all in the church, because I love you guys, but the top 5, number 1 is Rachel, the administrator. Number 2, while you're thinking about yours, number 2 is Sister Irene. Sister Irene is also like a close friend of ours. Number 3, Uncle Serge. Does she go with Sister Irene? Or
it's 2 different people.
Uncle Serge, he's so funny, like you can be around him and just die of laughter all the time. Uncle Serge. Number 4 is now I'm taking the people that usually talk in church. Samantha, she usually talks in church, so I think she's like, she can be my type of person because of her personality. And the last person that I could say that I will be close with, or is Moses. Your turn.
For me, like you said, your siblings, so you couldn't answer your siblings.
You can't.
I can't answer your siblings. For me, it's first of all Jason. Then we have Uncle Serge. We have Sister Irene. So these 3, I would say in church, I know these.
We love you guys though a lot.
Yes.
From the bottom of our heart.
You other guys I don't know. I haven't spoken to
Yeah.
most of you, so I couldn't really say. It would be wrong to just say a name, I think.
Yeah. If we go on to the other question, it says, how many children are you guys planning to have in the future?
Yeah, you want to answer first?
As you told me, for me, I always wanted to have like a lot of kids,
Yeah.
a lot that I can push. And I would say 7, maximum 7.
Maximum 7. I would say
5 plus 2 minus 2.
Before I had this like rule, I would have 5 plus minus 2. So either 3, between 3 or 7, basically.
Yeah.
Right now I'm more about 4 is the perfect number, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I want more than 4.
Good thing you say you don't think. Good thing he said he doesn't think. Okay, the next question is, how long have we been together?
It's nearly
A year.
10 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about 10 months, I would say.
We've been together for about 10 months.
Yeah.
It is 10 months.
Yeah.
And we've been married for 4 months. This month will be the 4th month.
Yeah.
Who said I love you first?
I said I love you first. Jemima was mean. Very mean. She pranked me. Like, because we was together. And then she told me, I'm breaking up with you, da 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 da. And I was like, okay. This is weird.
It was a prank.
It was a prank, a mean prank. She should apologize.
I did.
It's not enough. She should buy me a gift and cook food for me.
Why?
Nah, okay. Anyways, but so she broke up with me in a prank, and then I was like, I don't really know.
No,
what to
let
tell
me
you.
explain this story, because Moses does not know how to explain this story.
Okay, I don't know how to explain the story.
Thank you. So, we were talking, right, on the call, but I thought he was a little slow, you know? And I was like, this relationship is not progressing. And I'm African. I want things to happen fast, you know? But I was like, this relationship is not progressing. And actually, I was like, let me see how he would react. For me, I always prank people, but then I always see their reactions. I'm like, oh, okay, so if I do this, this is what would happen. So I pranked him, telling him that I don't want to be with him anymore.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see, honestly, his reaction, how he would react if I actually end it with him. Because now my feelings were, like, playing. But then after that, like, it made me realize that, okay, the guy is actually serious about you. Because he used to flex before we started dating. He used to be like, I can never cry for a girl. You know, this thing doesn't hurt me. Even if you talk to other guys, it doesn't hurt me. And I was like, what? You're the first guy who I would date who has ever said that, you know? Because the guys that I date, they usually cry. He was playing tough guy.
No,
And he wanted
I didn't
to be tough.
play. This was what I thought.
Okay, he thought he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, you know what? Honestly, I'm tired of talking. Let me tell him. And then, like, I told him, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore. This, that. And he had not told me that he loved me before. So after that, when I pranked him, he started crying. And then he told me he loved me. He told me he loved me. He told me he loved me. And I was like, okay, he's being serious. He's being genuine. So I was like, okay, I was just joking. So that's how he told me he loved me.
Yeah.
If I didn't prank him, he wouldn't have told me he loved me.
Yes, I would.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, because I started with, but like not love, because I didn't love you before, really. So I started with telling you, you know, I appreciate you, I like you, and I remember one time I said that he was like, I don't think I'm gonna say it back, and I was like,
When?
After a date, and I was like, who does this girl think she is? so that's also why I was a little bit more. Nah, I'm not.
I knew who I was. Let's move on to the next question. And I think this is like the last question that we're gonna ask.
Yeah.
Or just talk about.
Yeah.
And it says, no, this one that asks us if we got a house yet.
So we're living in an apartment right now. We're gonna move out in December.
In December,
Yeah.
we're moving out. So yes, we're soon getting our house soon. Question. It was from my sister, Wani. Shout out to Wani. She also has a YouTube channel. You guys can go subscribe to my sister's YouTube
Show
channel.
support.
Exactly. And she says, yay, I'm so excited. My question is, how did you guys meet? I'm gonna start explaining how we met. So basically, how everything started. We met at school. I transferred to Moses' school because I didn't know what school I wanted to go to. And then when we came, we didn't know each other in the first class. But he thought I was annoying.
She was. Like, no, you know these girls in the classroom, they were watching TikTok, they were being loud, and they were disturbing the class.
Because everything that
Jemima,
teaching is easy.
No, Jemima was disturbing the peace. She didn't respect the teacher, you know. In Uganda, she told me she should have been beaten.
Yeah,
but she wasn't respecting the teacher, she was being loud, so me and my friends were like, who does these people think they are? Because, you know, when you go to a new class, you don't know other people, you start talking about other people. But you deserved it, I would say.
For me, I was loud because I didn't like anybody in the classroom, and I was like, these people, they don't know me, I don't know them, let them mind their business. I'll mind my own business by being myself. I'm not gonna be shy, I'm not gonna just be the quiet kid. I was doing my own stuff. I didn't even know that these people were talking about me. Him and his group, I didn't know that they were talking about me. So yeah, and then when Moses and their group found me annoying, he started thinking I'm cute, and then he started defending me. That's the power of being a black girl. As be loud. The guy is going to like you if you're loud. It was not that much talking, I think. Was it when you sat near me in math?
Yeah, I started approaching her in math. And then, like, our teacher sat us next to us. Okay, this is my time, you know. This girl, she didn't come to school. She was skipping classes, skipping school. So every time she actually showed up to math, I've already sat somewhere else next to my friends.
I didn't even know that I was sitting near him, honestly. I didn't know because I didn't like math and I was giving up on math. So I was like, what's the point? And I didn't know him. So I was like, why are you putting me with a person I don't know? So I didn't come to class. And I didn't know that it was Moses that I'm sitting near to. The other time he tried to talk to me, right? Asking him.
No, the other time I actually spoke to her. So I failed a math test, so I needed to redo it.
We failed a math test.
I needed to redo it, and I thought I saw my friend from our class. I went up to her and I was, oh, you also failed. You're also going to redo it. And then I noticed it wasn't her. So I was speaking to an older girl, like in the grade above me, and she looked at me like I was completely dumb. Like I was crazy. So I was like, oh, let me ask. Oh, Jemima sits there. She goes to my class. Let me ask her. Yes, to play it off. And then I went up speaking to her instead.
Yeah. So yeah, he came to me and then he asked me and I was like, why is he talking to me? Because I was like, these people I don't even know you. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have math. And I was like, weird, you know. And then
that wasn't how she answered. She was happy and energized. Yes, you were.
I wasn't. That's what was in your head.
Yeah, but I remember you asking me questions back.
Moses, because you approached me to talk to me and I didn't know anybody that I'm gonna do the work with.
The funny thing with Jemima in the beginning when we were dating or talking, she does this weird thing. She like smiles a weird way, and I remember you did that then too.
Oh,
and for me, that's.
No, it wasn't a sign that I like you. I went there and I told my friend, this guy, weird guy, talked to me. This guy that looks like Jesus talked to me. That's what I even told my friends. And then we left it. And then after a while, we went to the library upstairs in our school. And then because I was sitting there complaining about guy problems that I had. And then I was looking over there and I was like, I asked my friend, do you know that guy? And then my friend was like, yeah, he goes in our class. I was like, what? We have a good looking guy in our class? No way, impossible. He doesn't. She was like, yes, he goes in our class. He's been in our class since the first grade. I was like, since the first what? I don't recall or remember him. But he was busy there talking loud so that we could hear him. I don't know if it worked, but I don't think so.
I remember we talked to you too. I remember asking you questions.
That day?
Yeah, I spoke to your friend.
You spoke to my friend, but I wasn't speaking to you.
No, but you heard me. That was what I was trying to do.
I didn't think that, you know, and I didn't know if he likes black girls. So I was like, do you think he likes black girls? And I'm like, Because for me, if I go for him, I know I'm gonna get it, but I just need to know first if he likes black girls before I put myself in something that's gonna make me awkward. So I was like, and then my friend was like, he's cute. So my friend liked him as well. And then I was like, for me, if I go for him, I know he's gonna like me. He's gonna pick me over here, which he would have. But he thought my friend was cute. What were you thinking?
I don't know.
He thought my friend was cute. Is that a red flag?
No.
I think that's a red flag.
No.
I literally saw it as a green flag. That's a red flag. Anyways, after that, I started telling his friend. I was talking to his friend more than him.
Yeah.
And then we went downstairs in class.
It was the same. I was talking to your friend more than you.
Yes.
And you were talking to my friend more than me.
Exactly. So I started talking to his friend. I was like, can you tell him to add me? I first found out if he liked black girls. And then...
But that was your friend. So me and my friend, we were the only one left in the classroom, and her friend. And then we started talking to you. And then I remember her friend asked me, like... Or she asked... Did she ask my friend or me? Because I stood there. I remember it was a little bit awkward.
No, we were going outside from the class.
Exactly.
And then, like, first we sat with your friend. And then we asked your friend, does he like black girls? Which your friend answered yes. Now, my damn friend, crazy, when we were going out, he came because he was waiting for his friend. He came. And then my friend asked him the same thing. Yes,
no,
he asked you, do you like black girls? I was like, I'm gonna kill this guy. I felt like I want the girl to disappear because I felt like it was gonna be obvious that, okay, now he's gonna know that I like him. I didn't want him to know.
But at that time, I already felt like she liked me. That's the thing. Yes,
I didn't even show you any signs.
No, but I felt like some guy. Also, sometimes we guys just think a bit of ourselves. Like, okay, she likes me. And I think girls like you do that too. I think.
No.
Yes, you do.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But and then my friend asked him.
Yeah.
When my friend asked him, I wanted the ground to swallow me. I wanted to literally beat that friend of mine because I was like, embarrassment. You're embarrassing me in front of a guy that I don't even know if he likes me. You know, as girls, you need to first find out if the guy likes you. Then you start actually shooting your shot. And then after that, I asked his friend before when we stood up. I asked him, do you think he can like me? I think that's when I told his friend that I liked him. Or my friend told his friend that I liked him. And then I told his friend to not tell him anything. But his friend apparently said something big mouths.
Yeah, he told me on my birthday party. When I turned 18, we went out at my party. And then he told me. But I was drunk and I didn't really... We guys play a lot. Like, we prank each other. Like, you know that girl, she likes you. And he done that one time before. But I didn't fall for it that time. So I didn't think much of it, basically.
That's crazy, you know? And then after that, I told his friend to tell him. Because I found out now that he likes me. Yeah. The friend confirmed. I was like, okay, should I play hard to get? Which I tried to, but this guy is so slow. My husband is so slow. To the point that my friends thought that we're talking, everything is good. I was like, the guy hasn't even added me on Snapchat. We're not even talking. My friends were like, man, leave that guy, you know, it's not worth. I was like, honestly, I think I should leave that guy because he's so slow. I've never met a slow guy than my husband.
No, for me it was, I didn't add you because I didn't think anything about it. Easy as that. That's why I didn't add you. And then my friend reminded me, and then one day I was sick, and then I wasn't there, so maybe you should tell that story.
You have to talk about it. No, we don't have to talk about it.
Okay, what I've heard, I was sick, and she asked about me to my friends, where's Moses? And my friend told them, you and your friend, that I had joined the army, was going to train as an officer in the army. So my friend saw that your mom looked very sad. So he told me, like, Moses, I don't think your friend Mahad is called. Shout out to Mahad.
Why are you calling his name?
I don't think Mahad is joking with you. I believe it too. And I was like, okay. And then the same morning, the day after, I sat with my friend on a train and he told me, like, have you added her? I was like, no, I forgot. I was add her. I was like, yeah, let me add her now. And then she didn't add me back. So I was like, who does this girl think she is?
No, Moses literally added me in the morning when I was doing my makeup, getting ready for school. We're gonna meet in school.
Yeah.
It's awkward. you know. So as soon as he added me, I was doing I called my friend immediately. I was like, oh my god, he added me, what should I do? This guy is so dumb. How can you add a person when you're gonna see them in school? That's awkward. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna add him after school. I'm not gonna add him now because it's gonna look so embarrassing. But I'm like, oh my god, what should I do? This guy has added me, I'm gonna see him in school. It's so embarrassing. I didn't want to go to school that day, honestly, and I was like, should I just stay at home and add him? But then I added him. I think I added you even after school.
Yeah.
But during school, he was so slow at answering, and I'm like, and he could go to sleep very early.
Yeah.
Like at 10, I realized that he stopped texting.
So I added her. I was walking to my boxing training. So I was walking there and I noticed she added me back. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try impress this girl that I do boxing. So let me wait.
It's not impressive.
No, but that was awful. So let me wait until I get to the gym and then I sent her a pic. But she sent me a pic before because she thought I was slow, but it was a boring pic. Just on a roof, like off a roof. So I just sent the pic back, walking there, and then she just opened it and didn't send anything back.
What did you want me to say?
So I was like, okay. Then I was like, okay, I don't have anything to lose. Let me shoot my shot. So I started writing to her. I started talking about because I wanted to start getting into Afro more, like Afro music. So I asked her about suggestions, and then we started talking from there.
Yeah, that's literally how we met, and that's how we started talking. It was a long journey, but it's not like wow, the interesting magical way. No, it's a literally boring way because we were in
but you forgot
class.
to tell them that I saved you from a house fire, and then I beat 10 cobras for you, and then I saved you from a house fire.
And there was no house fire. This guy is lying. That's literally all the questions that I had. But that was all for the video. I think we're gonna see when we are going to do the gingerbread challenge. But yes, that's all for our video. We hope that you guys enjoyed it, and we hope to see you guys in our next week's video.
And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share us with your friends if you want to. If you enjoyed the video, just keep on watching when we put out next videos.
Yes, we love you so much.
Take care.
We're gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast and you don't